introduction. It is a pleasure to be here with you today for two reasons, actually. One, because this is the inaugural event of Oneness, and I hope that you'll have many more. So I am just ecstatic to be here with you on this day. And the second part why I am so grateful to be with you is because I hope that I can just impart a little bit of inspiration and empowerment for you today as you go to your respective places of whether it's worship or houses or wherever you live with your fellow man, to take back some of these nuggets and to be part of Oneness. So just a little bit about myself before I actually get into my talk, which is really entitled The Art of the Possible, because all things are possible. Did you know that? Everything's possible. So I also want to just mention this to you as well. So I come from what we call and response. And so when I say a certain phrase, I want you to respond. And the phrase is, I'm going to say, if it is to be, you're going to say, it's up to me. Let's just try it. I love this world. If it is to be, all right, let's try that one more time. I think the sun is not out today. But if it is to be, okay, great. I think you're going to do just fine. So a little bit about me. I am born and raised in Pittsburgh. I come from an inner city area, you may have heard on the news, Homewood, and I lived there back in the late 50s and early 60s. We moved when I started high school, and we moved to an area from Homewood to an area called Point Breeze. And Point Breeze is not that far from Squirrel Hill. As a result, I ended up going to high school at Taylor Alderdice. Has anyone ever heard of Taylor Alderdice? Oh, wonderful. Is that somebody at alma mater? Okay. And so it's a wonderful area. As you know, we had a horrific tragedy there in October, the Tree of Life, where many people lost their lives senselessly. But I went to that area to high school, and it was such a fabulous time in my life. So here I go from Homewood, and so it's the inner city, and it's really a predominantly African-American area, and it still is now. And I went to Squirrel Hill, and the community is predominantly Jewish community. So I go from one culture to really another, had a fabulous relationship with individuals there. Some are still many of my friends that I still see now. We stay in touch. And I was blessed to be able to go away to school. I went to school in Massachusetts. If anybody kind of knows that area, that's what they call New England. And we joke because in that area, they park the cars. They still do that there. And so I went to that area, my first time ever being away from my family. That's a big deal when you're 17, about to turn 18. And so I'm there, and I meet my first roommates. I'm in a quad, that's 4. So myself and 3 other young ladies from all around the world were in this quad, and we had a great time. Well, about 4 months in, I wanted to go to the store, and one of the grocery stores was probably about a half a mile away. So I went by myself, and it was probably about a half a mile for me to get to the grocery store from campus. I'm walking by myself along somewhat of a dirt road. I'm walking, took about 15, 20 minutes. About 7 minutes in, as I'm walking with my back turned, I felt something. There was a glass that hit my calf, and the car that had just passed me by was 3 young guys, and they threw a bottle at me and hit my calf, and it bled. Not only that, that probably wasn't the worst part of it. They shouted and yelled a horrible, horrible term at me. And some of you may hear that term in bad places, and I never want to ever use that, but it begins with an N. And so that was not a great day for me at that time. I realized that people were different. So again, follow what I said. I came from one area, went to another predominant area, and then I go away to school, and I felt like I was alone. Because people, for some reason, didn't like maybe how I looked, maybe how I walked. I'm not sure, but I probably think it was the first. They probably didn't really like the person that they saw in me and maybe the color that I was.